Koa Peat has released a list. I am going to say, first and foremost, he is from Gilbert Perry. Jason Scheer is notorious for not liking any players from Gilbert Perry, whether that's Cody Williams, whether that's Dylan Anderson. I'm sure he won't like Bruce Branch either, whatever. But it shows you how good Koa Peat is that Jason Scheer does like Koa Peat. You would have offered Koa Peat. This is true.
Yes, I think Koa Peat is good as basketball.
Yes. Okay. Now, I believe that right now Arizona is in, again, this is all fluid. But I do believe that Arizona is in decent shape for Koa Peat. How about that?
Yeah. I refuse to say that they're the leader because people will take that and turn it and twist it.
Yes.
But yeah, I think Arizona's doing, how about this? Arizona's doing as well as anyone.
Okay, so yes. Yeah, how about that? All right, and with Koa Peat, I can say this. Arizona does not have the unlimited coffers that some people like in Lexington would, but I believe that if Koa Peat does come to the U of A, he would have the highest NIL of any player to ever play at the U of A, including Caleb Love, who's returning, obviously, and was the Pac-10 player or Pac-12 player of the year. I believe that Koa Peat would break that.
Yeah, 100%.
Yes. Now, with Pete, be an interesting front court then, because you're on record as saying, listen, we both know the same person that says that Tobe Awaka is a monster. This is true.
Yes, thinks he's NBA potential.
Yes, NBA potential, and this guy does not generally throw that out there. He's told us both this. But you believe that Tobe Awaka is purely a center with no capabilities whatsoever to play the power forward?
I think in certain packages you can play him as a power forward. I think he's a center.
Okay. You believe that. So what are we doing then? If Arizona's got Mount Crevis, Koa Peat, and Tobe Awaka in a year, how does that look then for Arizona?
You want me to blow up your podcast?
Yeah.
Arizona's under belief that Crevis will be good enough to enter the NBA after this season.
Okay, and
that's the plan. That is literally the belief they're moving forward with, is that he will be good and he will enter the NBA after this season.
I was not told that.
Now, if that doesn't happen, because look, we've seen plans like that go. You play as Koa at the 3 some, right?
But here's my problem with playing Koa at the 3. You're either Koa Peat is strictly a power forward. He does not.
I agree.
This is like the thing when they tried to do with Aaron Gordon when Aaron Gordon came here and he had no small forward skills whatsoever. And Sean Miller said, "Okay, I'm going to let you run the ball to half court, and then I'm going to have you pass the ball to the point guard, and then we'll initiate the offense. I don't want any more of that stuff."
I think Koa could play the 3 in Tommy's offense.
Well, yeah, that's good.
I don't think he's a 3, but I think in the offense he could play 3. I'd be more concerned with his defense.
All right, now, but a lot of people asking, did Mount Crevis put on some girth? What say you?
I would have to ask people that know him better than that if he's put on some girth. Hopefully he does. He'll be able to plug some holes easier.
Yeah, but Mount Crevis, though, we've told people this all off season. I think they saw it. Mount Crevis can shoot threes. He showed that last year in practice as well. People are going to see a different Mount Crevis.
Yeah, I think, and if you watch his video when he was in Europe, he's significantly more talented than people think. I don't know if he felt that he was holding back or what. His game is much more expansive than people know of.
Oh, look at Mr. Tyler Warden. Get your mind out of the gutter, Mr. Tyler Warden. Plugs. I will not even reread that. I am not going to give you the benefit of the doubt on that one. Okay, now, if we've got a couple. Okay, let's see here. If Mount Crevis can step outside and hit shots, is that a win for the Spacers? No, it is not a win for the Spacers. Not at all a win for the Spacers. Here's the deal with the Spacers. The Spacers want to take worse players, significantly worse players like Javier Amos, and as opposed to Trey Townsend, and say, well, he's going to shoot 1 or 2 more threes per game. He is very, very good, Mount Crevis. Whether he shoots threes or not, that is not a win for the Spacers.
No, here's why it's not a win for the Spacers. An opposing defense will let Mount Crevis shoot threes all game long.
Yes, it's not a win for the Spacers. Period.
Because go ahead, shoot threes. Because that means you're not inside and you're not rebounding. If Crevis wants to shoot 6 threes a game, it's a loss, not a win.
I love how Spacers has become a very how do I put this? It's
Mount
important.
Threvis is good, by the way.
What's that?
Mount Threvis.
Mount
Good.
Threvis is very good.